It's good, bro. It's good. Like this the Noinvite podcast, and we definitely don't have a script. We definitely don't, follow the rules. Like I said, it's not, So if you hear shit, it's cool. You know what I mean? We moving around doing what the fuck we got to do. We know we in places, and we know anybody could pop up. That's why it's the Noinvite podcast. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And right now in the building, we got the famous, actually, we're not going to say infamous, because infamous usually has a negative a tone behind it. We're not trying to be like that. We're going to say the famous John Sonatra, Pittsburg, California resident, man. And if you didn't know, artist, rapper, producer, all kinds of shit that he got his hands in. So how you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. We just working real hard, putting these projects together, trying to keep it lit for the city, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, I see what you're doing. You've been on the campaign. The album cover was definitely eye opener.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was definitely a good look. We're gonna get into that some more.
Right.
Off that, because I definitely want you to give me a little bit of backstory about the album cover. But if ain't nobody got it yet, please tell them what the name of the album is.
That's Hood Illustrated Election Days. In stores now. It's gonna be everywhere digitally in probably about like another month. Actually, by the time I drop like my next visual, because I just shot a video and we're working on 2 more. So by the time I drop them out, we're going to have that out everywhere digitally. You're going to be able to get it, iTunes, Google Play, all that good shit.
Y'all heard it. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Blaze. Like I said, John Sonatra in the building. So speaking of which, right, we were just getting into it a little bit earlier, talking about where the whole Pittsburgh, the music, the movement, the scene, basically is how we're going to put it. You know what I mean? How do you feel about how everything's going as far as that is concerned?
I think right now we at the height, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole city, because you got to remember Pittsburgh really came a long way. They used to even say this wasn't even a Bay Area. So, you know what I'm saying? So coming from, you know what I'm saying, being a small city that everybody, when you say Pittsburgh, they say, what, Pennsylvania? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We definitely making a mark, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the artists that's out here is getting the recognition, you know what I'm saying, that they deserve. We got a lot of talent out here.
A lot of talent.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us is starting to come together, support each other more, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it really started.
Yeah.
Because for a long time, we always had a lot of artists and talent, but it wasn't really like no type of unity to where people would come together and actually, you know what I'm saying, throw events and, you know what I'm saying? I think we just more mature now, you know what I'm saying? We grew as, you know what I'm saying, not just as artists, but just as men, period.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? That's where we just developing, you know what I'm saying?
Well, there ain't no money in that shit, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We that shit we did when we was young, go pull up the spots and get into fights and act stupid and do crazy shit. And I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it. You got young cats doing what they do.
Right.
They're gonna do whatever they do. But what I'm saying is that it's like for us to try to be doing what we're doing, like I agree with you, you know what I mean? In this music shit, this culture, what we doing, pushing this brand of ours, everybody's brand, the whole thing, it ain't no money in beefing with nobody over no shit like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Straight up. We just keep it pushing, and I think everybody's starting to get that whole vibe from that, you know, it's like just be it, man, no H, like the no H shit.
Right.
The compilation that came out, you know, on Knoxmith.
Right.
Shout
out to Knoxmith.
Shout out Knoxmith, Shawnee B, everybody, the whole camp over there.
Yeah.
But you know, like that thing kind of like, you know, solidified the whole mentality in a sense, because a lot of us been thinking like this, like you said, but it was always something personal or whatever, and people weren't supporting each other like they should have. So the whole no H thing, bro, it's kind of like brought some awareness, you know what I mean, in a sense,
definitely.
to be like, man, you know, we all doing this shit. It was a compilation of just like basically somebody from every place, every area in town. You feel me?
Right.
And somebody that's doing their music, that's on their shit, that's on their grind.
Right.
You feel me? Pushing their line, pushing their brand and product. You know what I mean? So shout out all the artists that did that. But
Most definitely.
That right there kind of solidified the whole mentality. It's like, bro, there's no H. Pittsburgh, first of all, is the Pittsburgh with no H. It's not Pennsylvania, it's California. Second of all, the no H also because we don't hate. You feel me? So there's no hate, and there shouldn't be no hate involved in anything that we do.
Right.
You know, so everybody been on that mentality to where, you know, it's better to just do what we supposed to do.
Right.
What they don't want us to do anyways, and that's rise up and get this money and take care of the things we're supposed to take care of, man. I'm lit, so I might be saying some shit over again too.
No, that was all just facts though. And another thing too, like when we put out the No H product, it was something that was, you know what I'm saying, packaged up and marketed to where, like, some of the artists that was on there, they might not have never had something that was actually pressed up, barcode and all that. So it kind of it gave them that push, like, okay, here, this the kickstart, you know what I'm saying? I'll just go from there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like right after that came, then we had Joe Project came, did real good. We had my project came, did real good. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of projects.
You know what I'm saying? The Pittsburgh versus everybody came doing real good. So you know what I'm saying? It's like you know, one thing after another, it's a domino effect, you know what I mean? And it's just about just, you know, stepping up, and not only just, like I say, it's talent out here, but it's more behind than just having talent. You gotta be able to market, you gotta be able to promote.
Gotta have that, the rest
You
of
gotta
the
have
drive.
that drive.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You gotta have the rest of the drive.
Right, and that's what you see, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, some people are talented, but everybody don't got that drive. It's like, you know, you could try to copy and paste the formula to how somebody else made it, but if you don't have the, like, say, I can give you the 10 things I did, you know what I'm saying, to get to where I'm at. But if you don't got the drive to do it, it ain't gonna matter. You're still not gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta do some follow through. You gotta have follow through. That's what I always say all the time, man. There's so many talented artists, but you gotta do the other flip side of the game. You can't skip the grind. You know what I mean? You can't get with somebody because they popping, but you ain't been popping doing stuff for yourself. Like,
it ain't about the features. It's about what you finna do with it.
You gotta move. If you've been moving and you've been moving in your own way, it don't matter if it's just starting or you've been doing it. Then that's when when you know that thing happens and you hook up with other features and do things, you know, like how they should, and you notice the turnaround that you expect.
Right.
You know, because a lot of times cats do things, they put their project together, and it's nothing like what they expected when it's done.
Right.
As far as like how they marketed it or how they moved it, and maybe it wasn't satisfactory. You know, it happens to everybody, right?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It's you got to remember, man, you got to get your wave going. And I feel like a lot of artists out here, that's exactly what they're doing. They're getting their wave going, but they're realizing that, yeah, everybody got their own wave, but we in the ocean right now.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's
we
a
in
good,
the ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta move this shit. We moving
Exactly.
everywhere. We can move wherever we want to go. If we all get on the same hype, and I feel like that's where it's headed right now. That's where it's going. It's 7 Boutique.
Yeah.
You know, the functions they throw here for all kinds of artists, bro. For the all arts, for the fashion.
Getting a lot of more videos getting shot up here too. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing.
It's getting way bigger.
And, you know, big ups to everybody out here, man, that's really taking their music and their craft seriously. Don't skip the hustle, man. Spend that money, sacrifice, get you your proper covers, get you your mix and your mastering, get you all the stuff that you know you're going to need to present your product in the best fashion. You know, you got cats, for instance, we in 7, you got cats that got the independent clothing line. I know if I'm going to buy somebody's T-shirt or somebody's thing, I'm going to have to like the way that it's presented to me.
Right.
I'm not going to, the substance might be there, but if it doesn't look like it's really done right, I'm not going to, you know, and it goes the same thing for any product.
Yeah.
So it's good when people, I see a lot of it now, you know, like you said, with the visuals too, a lot more people are shooting visuals and they're shooting real nice visuals too.
Right.
And that's good because when people look and come check over here, that you want them to see the very best that we got out here.
That's how you got to present yourself. They got to be the best. Don't even throw it out there. If it ain't the best, you can represent yourself at the moment.
The best that you could do.
'Cause you never gonna get a second chance at a first impression. They might see that one thing and be like, man, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They don't never want to. You might have some fire after that, but the attention is already. You know what I'm saying? It's already away from you. You might have already lost them. So you got to be on that shit like that.
And it's out there, and it's consistency, bro.
Yeah, right.
That consistency. You just keep running there, it's gonna happen. So, what's it called, man? You follow sports?
A little bit. I really don't watch too much TV, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
don't either, to be honest
ever
with you.
since the Sixers got cheated by the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? You know
So
what I'm
you was
saying?
going for
Back
the
then-
Sixers is what
yeah,
I'm saying.
man, you feel me? I was like, fuck this shit, man. And then it's like I started fucking back with it again. And when the Cavaliers did that shit to Golden State, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the politics with sports, but I fuck with it like from here to time to time. I keep up like a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I do too, but I feel the same way. 'Cause like I said, and I'm gonna be biased because my favorite team is the 49ers, and I feel like when we went
I
to
fuck
the
with the
Super
Niners
Bowl,
too.
I felt
That's
like
why I
we went
knew
to the
you
Super
was.
Bowl,
I
they
knew
played.
there was something
Come
about
on,
you, bro. You just a cool nigga, man.
You already know,
It's a
man.
lot
I
of
fuck
niggas.
with it. You know, I
You know.
fuck with that's the team right there.
Right,
That's the
I
team
fuck with the
forever.
Niners
That's the team
too.
of decades, man. Not just once or twice.
Right.
But you know, I feel like when they did the whole NFC Championship in 2013 and the Super Bowl, I feel like both times we were cheated. You know, with the
This
Navarro
nigga be
Bowman
easy
thing.
a hater, man. He a Raider fan. He over there. You said something about that. He was hot.
Hey, I said, you know what? Hey, you know what? I seen his face turn too when we started. I said, the Niners. I looked
He like,
out there,
these
and he was
niggas,
like,
man. Yeah.
He was like,
Before it was sports, it was like, okay, we're gonna wrap it up.
yeah, I had to swear on him on that one because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
We
but
ain't
you know this is a fair platform, though, and I ask everybody because you know you could talk about your team if you know. If you don't know, man, everybody don't do sports. I'll keep it real with you. I don't watch no fucking TV.
Yeah,
I don't
me
know.
neither.
I couldn't tell you what's on Love and Hip Hop.
I can't. Empire, none of that shit.
I don't
I
watch none of that.
hear about shit.
Yeah,
like I
but-
see certain shit on the internet, but I don't. You know.
Nah, I'm too busy doing other shit, man. I
Right.
feel like TV right now is just not for me. I
Right.
don't even really like a lot of the shit they put out there anyway.
Definitely, it's trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only time I really watch TV is like when my daughter, we watching something. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't be watching TV. You know what I'm saying? Not at all.
Man. I keep it to that. But look, man, we got, okay, so now that we know, a little bit more about how you feel about the whole thing. I want to know what's going on with you, man. What you got rocking and everything.
What I got rocking right now is I just shot the video for the Jeffrey Dahmer song that we got on the Pittsburgh vs. Everybody compilation. It's getting edited down right now. I got another one we finna shoot next month. Oh, I actually got 3 of them coming next month. I got one with Sherelle Terry. Shout out Sherelle Terry for her single off her project called Hardhead. We got that we doing, and then I got 2 videos of Midtown Migos that I'm finna shoot too, and then I got the video we working on. We trying to get the script written for the Since Jacket Died song I performed at the
Pittsburgh vs. Everybody.
At the Pittsburgh vs. Everybody show.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So that's gonna be real. That's gonna be real big. I'm trying to make that like my best work right there, because I want to have that as a good representation, and not just me, but just the whole city. Period. You know what I'm saying? So we working on that, and I probably say by the time I dropped the Since Jacket Died video, I already had the mixtape album already gonna be ready to drop.
I was gonna ask you about that next. You got a project in the pipeline?
Yeah, I got that already loading up right now. It's pretty much already done, but sometimes within the process of doing other things, you might want to add something, you might want to subtract something.
Might feel a little different after you take a
Right.
while off and just look at the project.
Right, because I got another track that I just got from I can't think of the producer name right now, but I just got another track from him. That's definitely going on there. I'm about to hit the studio. Shout out Priv. I go to Priv Studio out there in Richmond.
Shout out Priv.
I'm going out there next Thursday. We're gonna go do that song. Me and the Midtown Migos gonna knock out some more music, and then we got like I said, we're gonna shoot 2 videos for they projects or whatever next month too. So next month I'm working on 3 different videos and shit like that. Okay. Which is crazy too, because you know what I'm saying, I work at nighttime 11 to 7. Hella far out, you know what I'm saying?
That's that sacrifice we was talking about. That's the difference between just having the tools and actually using the tools and taking the time to lift them up and go put them to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's exactly what that is, man. John Sonatra, man, how can they find you, bro?
Man,
how can they find you in the
John,
world?
you can find me, John Sonatra. Everything is just John Sonatra. I keep it simple. No underscores, no nothing. JOHNSONATRA. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. That's on Twitter. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no Snapchat or nothing like that. I really don't get in with I ain't with the Snapchat, but everything else I'm pretty much on, you know what I'm saying?
And the project, one more time for the people, the Hood
The
Illustrated.
project, Hood Illustrated Election Day. That's my first solo album. It's in stores now. You can get it at Underdogs.
I got a lot of good features on there too.
I got Keek the Sneak on there. Shout out Keek the Sneak. I got Ryder J. Clyde on there, and I got AWAX on there. Yeah, shout out to all them guys, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to, with that project, I wanted to keep it real, you know what I'm saying, short with the features, you know what I'm saying, because I was trying to make my own impact just as an artist, you know what I'm saying.
So they can recognize you. You got to give them a dose of you for sure.
Right.
Before you go, I definitely want to ask you about your album cover, because it was very controversial, and how did you come about that album cover? For those that don't know, explain to them what it looks like, basically. Okay,
well, basically, if you've seen the Birth of a Nation, the Nat Turner movie or whatever, it's basically a play off of that. With the album cover, I was thinking to myself, I gotta have something that's gonna stick. If it's just a whole lot of trash on the ground, I gotta have a picture that it's gonna stand out in a pile of garbage. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pick it up what is this? You know what I'm saying?
They find it thousands of years from now, they're gonna be like, what
you know what I'm saying? And it's just that message, because at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I can't it's a lot that I want to say, but I can't stick to just one subject through a whole city. Nobody gonna want to hear that. So what I want to do is, even if you don't get the album, you still gonna get some type of the substance from the cover, even if you see it. You know what I'm saying? Because it speaks. Like they said, pictures speak 1,000 words. So I just wanted to be able to put all that in one. My man B Easy did the graphics on there, did the artwork. I shot the picture in my house. You know, that album cover, I just put a white sheet behind me. You know what I'm saying? Took the flip.
And the picture is for the people that don't know. If you just tell them on the podcast, what does the picture depict?
The picture depicts, you see, me there, no shirt, you know what I'm saying, with the American flag wrapped around my neck and a noose, you know what I'm saying, and that represents. I just feel
powerful,
that's where we at, just as not just as a culture, but as a people, period, right now in America.
Especially in these times and everything in the world, with all the police and everything.
Hell yeah, and it's not even just about just for blacks. It's for Latinos, it's for Native Americans, you know what I'm saying. It's for all minority, because at the end of the day, we got the shorter end of the stick, you know what I'm saying? It's set
for
up.
a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And the system is set up, you know what I'm saying, for us to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, as soon as you're born, not only do they got your social security number, they got a prison number for you too. They don't gotta make up a number when you get there. They don't gotta make up a number when you get there. So you know what I'm saying?
It got me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fell into that shit. You know what I mean?
Me too though, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I was, you know what I'm saying, probably 13 or whatever, going from juvenile hall, you know what I'm saying, to county.
I'm saying we got wrapped up in that shit.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
and
you know, that's definitely not what we intended when we was coming up, you know what I mean? But we
Right.
definitely fell into it, and it's because it's so easy for minorities, like you said, like Hispanics, Blacks.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, they treating us like basically like they don't want us here, you know what I mean? But
Right.
we've been here, you know what I
Right.
mean? We're not going nowhere,
Right.
you know what I mean?
We the backbone of the whole nation.
Of the
if
whole
you
economy,
think about it,
everything, the culture, all that,
all
man,
that shit,
everything,
all
man.
that.
It was built on the blood, sweat, and tears of immigrants and
Right.
the natives and you know what I'm saying, and the Africans
Right.
that they brought. You know what I
Definitely,
mean? So
definitely.
we could talk about that all day,
All
but
day,
we gotta
yeah,
keep
but
it short.
let's-
We're gonna
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it going. No Invite Podcast. This your boy Blaze. I got John Sonatra, man. Thank you for coming through, man.
Right on,
like
man.
I said, it's no invite. I didn't ask him to come through. He just came through. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Yeah.
an open invitation, so there's no need to invite nobody. Just come through. You know what I mean? It's good.
Right.
Holla at your folks. We on the live thing. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I shout out everybody. Follow us at _invite_podcast. You know what I mean? On Instagram and Twitter. You know what it is, man. It's Blaze.